Did you hear me that time? Or do you think I'm loud enough? Because I can cut my feed up, just my feed to you. Okay. Turn it, just see only on my channel. You know where that is? I think it's towards the bottom. It might be yellow. Just so, you don't have to cut the fader up, but there should be one knob on channel 12 that says C. Okay, yeah, just a tad, just a tad. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure you got us. Okay, so we got about 3 minutes, okay? All right, Bob, thank you. Well, good luck on the air. I'm glad it's a good thing we don't need it too bad today. All right. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Go ahead and start it, Greg. Guess I'm not.
It sounds real good. Music sounds good. Very good.
It does not like her singing.
Yes. We like their singing, don't y'all? Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Is it good? Do we want to say? All right. Okay. Sure. Now. Okay. Now when you talk. All right, please. Okay. Singing, it'll pick it up quite a bit.
What are you doing, 2 and then commercial, 3?
What do you want to do?
You tell me.
Do 2 or do you want to do 3?
You tell me, you want to tell us.
If we can do 2, is that okay? The first time and then, all right. We got 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Patrick, are you good? Okay. Where did Roger go? Oh, did you want to come up here? You can if you want to.
No, I just.
Okay. You just want to practice sitting up. Now,
I thought he said he wanted to practice sitting down.
Sitting down. Okay. Look at your calendar for the last Saturday in the month as well. If you have an opportunity, but if you don't, it's okay, I understand.
That'll be fine.
Okay. Just don't do too good or they'll fire me if we hire you.
Don't worry about that.
I may be coming back and forth for a minute, okay?
Is this my good side? I don't have a good side.
And if I come around and move something, just ignore me, okay? Is that a radio or a fan?
That's his phone.
What? That's a phone? Yeah, I'd say. Oh, no, I don't believe that.
It's incredible.
I cannot even understand that right there. How do they do that? I don't know how one works anyway. How does it do this? When you die?
Yeah.
How does it do that? Stand by. 2 songs.
Bringing you the best in bluegrass and old-time music. And now, live from the stage of the Earl Theater, it's the merry-go-round.
And a good Saturday morning. Welcome to all you folks listening in over the airwaves of the Voice of the Blue Ridge WPAQ this Saturday morning. You're tuned in for another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round here on WPAQ. Welcome to all the folks here in the theater audience that we have. Also, welcome to the folks watching on our YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning us in today. And the folks listening on the internet at WPAQ 740 and especially the folks tuned in over the airways, 106.7 and 740 on the AM dial. Well, some of these folks are first-time guests with us on the merry-go-round, but no stranger to the station. So without further ado, help me make welcome for part one of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, Randy Murdoch and friends.
Well, it's bubbling, 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 bubbling in my soul. Hallelujah, I'm so glad I'm in the heavenly fold. But joy that someday will be mine, and there's not any more. That's why it's going to bubbling, it's bubbling in my soul. My cup is running over now, since Jesus saved my soul. I sing and shout both day and night, since Jesus made me whole. He filled my heart so full of joy, sweet peace came to me. Now praise His holy name, I'm saved all through eternity. Well, it's bubbling, 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 bubbling in my soul. Hallelujah, I'm so glad I'm in the heavenly fold. The joy that someday will be mine, that has not been told. That's why it's going to love, it's bubbling in my soul. Well, it's bubbling, 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 bubbling in my soul. Hallelujah, I'm so glad I'm in the heavenly fold. The joy that someday will be mine, but that has not been told. That's why it's going to bubbling, it's bubbling in my soul. Thank you so much.
Great job to our special guest, Randy Murdoch and friends. And right now, we'll send things back to you, Bob King, and hear a word about an upcoming event coming up later on in the month of October. That's the Horn Creek Corn Shucking and Frolic. So give a listen to this, and we'll be back with more on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round.
Annual Corn Shucking Frolic at Horn Creek Farm on Saturday, October 21st from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Take Grandpa and Grandma back.
Y'all good? Okay, what do you think, 2 or 3 this time? We can do Just remember, Randy, if you talk it. Okay. And that's going to be a great time, the 30th annual Horn Creek event down in, I'll call it Pinnacle, North Carolina. That takes place October 21st, and hope you can enjoy that. Right now, back to more great music with our special guests, Randy Murdoch and friends.
Well, before we go any further, I appreciate each and every one here today, and I appreciate the opportunity to come. And we've been asked to come for several months, and we finally get to come. But the first song we sung, I don't know if you knew it or not, was Bubbling. And then the second we sung, I Don't Know. And then The Great Speckled Bird, you know, did some old songs there. But every Sunday on WPAQ at 3:35. I have a radio broadcast, and on the third Sunday, we get together and we sing for about 40 minutes on WPAQ. But my broadcast is Christ for Life, and I do for 25 minutes, and then just see what the Lord has in store for us. But it's good to be here today. I'd just like to take just a minute to go ahead and introduce everyone that's up here today. I'll start over on the bass. That's Lynn Powell. She's playing the bass, and John Powell. This is John Powell, her husband, and he plays the rhythm and lead, and it's we haven't really known. I haven't known y'all maybe a little over a year, and we just hit it off real good, and just play. And on my left is my brother James on the dobro.
Claim him.
Yeah, I don't really have much choice.
Just when he wants to do.
Yeah. Well, you can cross rhythm as well. And my name is Randy Murdoch, and it's just good to be here for y'all today, and hope it'll be a blessing to you today.
All right, this next one we're gonna do for one is another old. I like the old, but they're the best ones, I think. It's one called "I Fly Away." So y'all help us sing along, y'all. I know y'all, but I know it's in the red book at church.
This next song we're going to do is one of our cousins wrote back in the 60s called "Now's the Time to Pray."
We can see the day coming, oh, we is drawing nigh, for the loved ones who are lost. Now's the time to weep and cry. Oh, the time is so much closer there ever was a time, now's the time to pray. Some had brothers, some had fathers, some had children out in sin. Now's the time to work together and try to bring them in. Let's stop worrying about some other church and saying they're not right, and start working while it's day, because soon is coming night. Oh, the time is so much closer, we can see the signs today. If there ever was a time, now's the time to pray.
Oh, great original song there. Our special guests, that's Randy Murdoch and friends. And right now we'll take a break and hear a word from the sponsor of the next portion of today's merry-go-round broadcast. That's Prize Power Equipment. And we'll be back with more music coming up right after this.
Our equipment in Elgin. $750 off the already low price. Price Power is ready to sell you a new mower and save you lots of money. Finance options available. $750
I've heard you tell 100 times, but now I'm drawing a blank. You're the pastor of church.
Just doing ministry work.
Well, I listen every week. I listen all day on Sunday after I get out of church. I like all of them. We got some great speakers right now. Let's do 3 again. Thank you so much, Bob King. And we'll invite the group to do another 3 songs before we take a break for the weather forecast.
Staring at the dusty fields where my daddy worked hard every day.
This next one we're gonna do, hopefully be a blessing to you today. It's called, That I Can Still Go Free. Just to go free. Lock me up in a prison and throw away the key. Take away the vision of the eyes that now can see. Deprive me of the food I eat, and even my hand and feet. But as long as I know Jesus, then I can still go free. That I could still go free. What kind of man would reach down his hand and do this for me? I'm worthy to live and not fit to live. When a man on the cross put me in his will and said that I could still go free. Now I could never quite understand why a king is wrong to die the road above an earthly man and a flesh and to later walk that lonely path that leads to Calvary. For the blood-red stains broken all the chains, that I could still go free. That I could still go free. What kind of man would reach down his hand and do this for me? I'm worthy to live and not fit to live. When a man on the cross put me in his will and said that I could still go free. When a man on the cross put me in his will and said that I could still go free.
That's a pretty song right there. I love that meaning behind that song. That's good. I'll do one here for y'all, called I Believe. When I see the sunrise in the morning, when I feel the wind blow across my face, held her hand as she closed her eyes to sleep. God wept the power of 10,000 angels, take her soul away to be crowned in Jesus' name. I believe there's a place called heaven. I believe a place called Calvary. I believe in a man, his name is Jesus. I believe that he gave his life for me. I believe that he gave his life for me.
Randy Murdoch and friends doing a great job, wonderful gospel music here on this first portion of the merry-go-round. Getting ready to take a break for the weather forecast, but I do want to remind you to stay tuned because after the 12 o'clock news, we'll also have another group on, and that's the Java Brothers. They're joining us from over in Roanoke, Virginia. So be sure and stay tuned to that. We're with you all the way until 1:30 today. Right now, we'll send things back to you, Bob King, and get a look at the updated weather forecast. I think you're all going to like it. I know it's a beautiful day out there. Right now, back to you, Bob King, and we'll be back with more on the merry-go-round with Randy Murdoch and friends right after this.
57 degrees early this morning. Now we're at 71. Sunshine.
We're not on the air, that's just a lot.
Until Friday at least. Temperatures pretty much the first few days.
I just noticed it's like barely plugged in.
Basically, temperatures around
We'll see that.
77, 78, around 80. All the way each day. Friday, overnight, around
That wouldn't be good. Try that now, Patrick.
57 so far long.
Yeah, Patrick.
Is that
How we
good?
doing today?
Is that a little better? Okay.
I can you can hear me.
Yeah.
They still out there.
Oh, yes.
Don't leave them. As soon as I leave, they must not mind me. Thank y'all for being here.
It is 71 degrees, it is our current temperature. Combined with last cruise in 2023 will be today at Lansburg Community Center, 4 p.m. until dark. Want to invite for their classic car, trucks, bikes, tractors, whatever. For the final cruise in of the year at Lansburg Community Center, music provided by the Sound Factory. And lots of dancing and enjoyment also with sessions.
Is 3 good
As
again?
always.
Yep.
Sugarloaf, a little bit Sugarloaf now, but
I'm getting ready to look.
Well, we'll be able to run the merry-go-round and appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Bob King. And if you're just tuning in or just joining us, you're enjoying the merry-go-round here on WPAQ. Our special guest, Randy Murdoch and friends, on for this first portion, followed by the Java Brothers. And I do want to make mention of this. Bobby Wayne is listening in, and he told me to tell Miss Lynn he really loved Where Corn Don't Grow. Thank you for listening. Also, I want to invite everybody, if you're not planning on going to church anywhere tomorrow already, our church, Mount Airy Christian Church, has the amphitheater rented for outdoor worship service tomorrow at 10:45. The music will be contemporary or semi-contemporary anyways, but I hope to see you there if you don't have a church that you're planning on attending already tomorrow. That's at 10:45 at the amphitheater here in Mount Airy. Right now, we'll go right back to our special guest. John, how have you been doing?
Well, I was doing pretty good, but I got over that yesterday.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Well, me and my wife, you know, sometimes we got this nursing home down there in town where we live. We'll go up there and play for them on a regular basis, about once a month, you know. And they always enjoy, we always enjoy doing it. And, but we done our show and it went real good, and we was kind of helping them roll them back to the rooms. You know, some of them's in wheelchairs and all. We rolling back the room, and the lady I was rolling back the room, she said, "You know, you're a good guitar player." I said, "Well, thank you. I appreciate that." She said, "And you sing good too." I said, "Well, thank you." And she said, "You're a handsome man."
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. What she told me. I ain't making that up. Got the truth, ain't it? You're a handsome man. My chest swelled a little bit now. I said, "Well, thank you." Got her back to the room. She says, "Have your church pray for me. I got to have cataract surgery tomorrow." I said, "I don't know who lied to you, but there ain't nothing wrong with your eyes." Lordy Dave. Oh, we got to do an instrumental here. There's one called "Jesus on My Hand."
Hallelujah. You do.
Jesus is my key.
Jesus is my, oh, Lord, okay. Okay. Album, we just done the instrumental, you just hold my hand. Album of the stars.
All right, let's do it. Out Among the Stars. This is an old Seldom Swing tune that I love. If you ever look it up, called Out Among the Stars. Had a killer dub real break in it. I figured this would be a good one for it. But it's really a tragic song. It's about a boy who basically had given up on life. And he uses the cops to commit suicide in this song. But, you know, don't ever let it get that far. Don't get that defeated. Go find some help. There's somebody out there that can help you. But just listen to the words of it. It's a tragic song. B flat. No, E. Yeah, that's right. E. He's right. But listen to the words of this song right here. Spend night in a liquor store in Texas. Beneath the neon, 'cause it's just begun. When a boy walks through the door, boy, it's cool.
I did hear from Kelly. He said y'all were sounding great. He's listening in. He's down in Winston-Salem, but wanted me to tell y'all he was so happy y'all could be on the merry-go-round program today.
Yeah, he was wanting to come today, and then he had something to come up, and, but Kelly, you know, he's been a good friend since, I've been on the radio. I've been on, WSYD and WPAQ for altogether about 10 years, and, he's always been a friend. And you can talk to him, and, he'll lift you up, and sometimes, he needs lifted up as well, and I know he's got a lot on his plate, and I appreciate him and everyone tuned in today. I hope it's been a blessing to y'all today. And I'm just up here to just fill a seat in. And but I appreciate you.
It'd be wrong if I said you're doing a good job.
You're supposed to come in at the end so I can ask you how much I had to pay you. But I hope these songs are some songs that you have not heard, and they'll be a blessing to you. And the next one we're going to do is "Shelters in the Arms of God."
News, we'll have the Java Brothers joining us from Roanoke, Virginia. We'll be back with more on the merry-go-round right after this.
Offering life and individual health insurance.
We have 8 minutes,
As well as
so
Medicare.
probably have time for 3 unless they're real
We
long.
make sure you understand your options and are 100% confident in your coverage decisions. Call 336-719-2228. Come see Flexstone Associates at 2008 South McKinney Road in Mount Airy.
Hello, family. This is Tommy Morrison with this week's Mountaineer Football Update. This Friday night, the Bears return home and it's homecoming. They will host South Dakota Stars. They beat Carolina right before AM 1300 ready to go to the event Friday at the 105.1. Zoe Gordon, WPAQ, and the 106.7.
Do we have anyone in the Jim Smith's group with us today? Okay. We'll mention that after the news. Is that okay? Okay. Be about 9 minutes.
Each weekend, Pastor Bernie Timmerman of Zion Chapel in Holland, Michigan, brings you the Call to Worship broadcast. This 30-minute program
Are y'all all in the same place?
urgent perspective and is
All different.
your heart and tackles
Okay.
the truths of the gospel.
I'm gonna come back here and find out about that here in just a minute.
Each weekend on this station.
These are all people that just their name is Jim Smith.
Worship.
That's it. That's all they have in common, I heard.
Y'all kin to John Smith?
No, they're only Jims.
If you've got $10, we'll take anybody.
Thank you so much, Bob King. We're catching up with some special guests here in the theater. They're Jim Smiths. They're all named Jim Smith. So if you want to know more about that, you got to stick around. We got to get things rolling back again, but we will mention it again after the 12 o'clock news. I think we have time for 3 numbers, Randy, and once again, it has been a pleasure.
Hello, Jim.
Someday the Lord will descend on the throne on high. He will appear with his angels in the twinkling of an eye. Preparing all his believers to see by and by. Imagine
Thanks, Jim.
This next song we're gonna do, this is one of Kelly's favorite songs, and the first time that we done this, he said, I like that song. And so every time we would sing on the radio for a while, we would sing this song, and then John heard us sing it. I gotta tell this one, John, real quick. And so I called James. I said, James, you gonna go to church tonight? He said, no. He said, you go on down there. So I got down there, and we was having a jam session on Wednesday night. And John looked at me and said, you're singing the Old Time Church tonight. I said, I don't know it. He said, well, you're gonna sing it. And I said, well, I got the words over here. And James was all the way doing the lead. And I told him, I said, I don't know the last verse. And John said, well, you can do it.
You can do it.
And so this is what happens. Old Time Church. Just an old time church with an old time reach, and the Spirit of the Lord is there. We're shouting the praises of the Lord up above, and we don't seem to have a care. We're singing a song that we all sing back in the days of old. Just an old time church with an old time reach, and we heard so long ago. When Grandpa stood up to testify, he said, you so how you love. He said he'd rather be a Christian than singing at home above. Then someone said it again, everybody started to shout. Just an old time church, just an old time church, and you know what it's all about. Just an old time church, just an old time church, and the Spirit of the Lord is there. We're shouting and praising the Lord out above, and we don't seem to have a care. We're singing a song that we all sing back in the days of old. Just an old time church, just an old time church, and we heard so long ago. Now we still have the same Lord now that Grandma had. It'll be the same Lord that he loved to run much my life on that. Well, people think that as life goes on, like we want to take their old way. But I'm proud to say that the God I serve will always be the same. It's an old time church with an old time church, and the Spirit of the Lord is there. We're shouting the praises to the Lord up above, and we don't seem to have a day. We're singing a song that Grandma sing back in the days of old. Just an old time church, just an old time church, that we heard so long ago. Just an old time church, just an old time church, and the Spirit of the Lord is there. We're shouting the praises to the Lord up above, and we don't seem to have a care. We're singing the song that Grandma sang back in the days of old. Just an old time church, just an old time church, that we heard so long ago.
All right, great job, our special guest, Randy Miles and friends. It's time for one more, so now how you gonna end things up on the program?
Yeah, we're gonna know, an old song, one called The Family Bible. You remember, back when I was growing up, we had Bibles, and that old big Bible on the table, it's white, had the orange binding around it with the picture of the Lord knocking at the front door. Family Bible kept all the records in there and everything. If somebody born, somebody died, somebody, yeah, it kept all them in there. But I love this old song, it's one called The Family Bible.
Friends, don't touch those radio dials right after the news. We'll be joined by the Jama Brothers, great bluegrass group from over around Roanoke, Virginia. So stand by for the news and then weather, and we'll be back with more music coming up. You're listening to the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on the voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank y'all so much. Let me know if you want to come back on. Just let me know. When or if, and gaining ground too, if y'all want to come to me on, please tell me. Hey, how are you doing? You need a music stand?
Yes, please.
Okay, how about any chairs?
Just microphone.
Is everybody doing okay? Oh, I read one of your articles. Well, yes, it was. In fact, I did interview you about it for their history group. How you doing? Well, that looks like somebody that's serious right there. If you got one of those, you must be serious.
I'm serious about keeping it safe.
I'm just picking. Yes. I'm serious about cleaning my stuff. That's wrong. I didn't. Well, that's something. I'll go get water. I'll go right this second when you start out over. No, I have a book, so, if you can hang around just a minute, I'll come out there and I can come out there and we can, do something.
Y'all feeling good? Don't believe me.
Is that far enough? Already. Okay.
Better like it.
They will. They can work real good usually. Would I go?
Don't matter if he falls, as long as he gets dark, dog. Oh.
Hey, Patrick. Hey, can you please mute 9? This cord ain't long enough. I'm gonna switch, because it's not long enough.
You don't happen to have an extra music stand?
Yes, we do. Can you give me just 1 second and I'll grab it for you? Now mute 6, please. You got two muted, right?
Okay. It all worked out. It all worked out. Well,
Hey, I meant 6. Sorry, you knew what I meant.
I thought maybe I didn't write it on the record.
Okay.
that's okay.
Stage very creaky. So you need another music stand and water. All right, here you go. You got water.
Yeah, do it all, don't you?
That's okay. Keeps me where I know what I'm doing most of the time. If I get out of practice, I don't know. Okay, now try 9 again. That's better. Okay, that should be better now for 9. We're going to move it. to try something, we will, and I'll go grab a stand.
That's our stuff.
It's been a long time ago. You were from out of Is it really? Is it Philip's son? Okay. I'm calling over there.
Okay.
So y'all two's gonna use this one.
I'm like chair with me.
Okay.
No, since we're saying you can share with me. I'll share with
I'm
you.
the one with this.
Whatever you want to do is fine. We're fine.
Yeah, I mean, don't blast us out, Jason.
I'm gonna get so much banjo.
Did you Oh my goodness.
That ain't gonna happen.
He can stand back there. Hold the plane out.
Riding on that new river train. Riding on that new river train. That same old train that brought me here's gonna carry me away again. Darling, you can't love one. Darling, you can't love one. You can't love one and have any fun. Oh, darling, you can't love one. Riding on that new river train. Riding on that new river train. Same old train that brought me here, gonna carry me away again. Riding on that new river train. Riding on that new river train. Same old train that brought me here, gonna carry me away again.
All right. Well, we got things ready to go, Bob. Thank you so much. If you're just tuning in or just joining us, you're listening to the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round, broadcast live from the historic Earl Theater. That's home of the merry-go-round. And right now, we're so excited to have these folks back with us. And once again, thank you to Randy Murdoch and friends. Did a great job on the first portion of the program. But right now, without further ado, help me make welcome for part 2 of today's Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round. That is the Java Brothers.
It's great to be back in Mount Airy on the merry-go-round on WPAQ, AM 740, as they like to say, on the radio dial. We are the Java Brothers. We're from the mountains and valleys of Virginia. And we thank you for spending part of your Saturday with us here in the theater, and anybody who's listening to us on the radio or on the internet. Yeah, so, all right, Chris Burgoyne, pride of Radford, Virginia, is going to step up and sing a good old bluegrass thing.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, her old man come from Tipperary in the pioneer days of '42. Her old man was shot to the city for the making of that good old Mountain Dew. Come on down the mountain, Katy Daly. Come on down the mountain, Katy Dew. Can't you hear us calling Katy Daly? We want to drink that good old Mountain Dew. Wake up and pay attention, Katy Daly, 'cause I'm the man who's gonna send you all the boys in quarter jumper whiskey, and to the Dracula too. Come on down the mountain, Katy Daly. Come on down the mountain, Katy Dew. Can't you hear us calling Katy Daly? We're gonna drink that good old Mountain Dew. Pretty soon the gates will open wide. Angels come down the Katy Daly. It's a girl from across Great Divide. Come on down the mountain, Katy Daly. Come on down the mountain, Katy Dew. Can't you hear us calling Katy Daly? We're gonna drink that good old Mountain Dew. Come on down the mountain, Katy Daly. Come on down the mountain, Katy Dew. Can't you hear us calling Katy Daly? We're gonna drink your good old Mountain Dew.
Thank you all. All right, big welcome, Jason Wheeler on the banjo. He's pinch hitting for us today. Our regular banjo player, Joe Abercrombie, is laid up with bad pitching shoulder, bad banjo shoulder. So Jason is our Java stepbrother today. Lynn Mayberry, you gotta play the music of Mayberry's favorite bluegrass band. Let's play a little Dutch tune.
morning merry-go-round. Bob King, let's take a real quick break and give these folks a chance to get a drink of water or something, and we'll be back with more with the Java Brothers right after this. That's the one that wants to go flop.
I've got some.
We're not on the air. That's just a lie. This has a lie. No, they cannot. Well, we don't say they can. Your phone will watch with you. Is that everybody? Okay, all right.
I know.
You don't want any water?
Oh, I got one.
Let's do two this time, two, okay? Two, okay.
That works great with our son, doesn't it?
Afternoon doors open at 4, game start at 5. Open State, 3451 West Pine Street, and Mount Airy. Tickets $25, 20 games, cover all, and game prizes. Your prize is also $500 cash and cover all, and lots of great prizes and concessions. That, again, this afternoon at 4 p.m. Vintage Oak Station, 3451 West Pine Street. The Platinum Top Primitive Baptist Church Cemetery, bingo night. And right now, more music from the merry-go-round. Once again, here's Henry.
Thank you so much, Bob King, and I do want to recognize we've got some special guests in the audience, and they are members of the Jim Smith Society. Their group was established way back in 1969. That's before my time, but nobody cares, I don't guess. But anyways, they're serving Jim Smiths everywhere. I think the prerequisite is that your name must be Jim Smith. So if you're talking to those folks in the back, they're all Jim Smiths, and they're members of the Jim Smith Society. And the gentleman back there said they were founded in Pennsylvania, and at one time had up to 1,900 members across the United States. So welcome to the merry-go-round, Jim Smiths, serving Jim Smiths everywhere. Back to our special guest now. That's the Java Brothers here for part 2 of the merry-go-round.
Country Gentleman, bluegrassed it up. Here's another non-standard bluegrass song, written by Grant Parsons.
Parsons, right? I hope you'll all enjoy it. It's called Hickory Wind. It's a hard way to find out that trouble isn't real in a faraway city with a faraway feel. But it makes me feel better each time it begins, calling me home. Hickory wind,
real quick break right now for an updated look at the weather forecast as well as to catch us up on our advertisements. And we'll be back with more on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this. Oh, yes, it sounds great. I have it's happening every Saturday at 12:30. There's a slight emergency at the music store, so I'll just keep playing till I come back. Yeah. I mean, I'll come right back, but it might be.
A little bit.
I forgot out that the Graham Parsons reference. We have another group that does that. I don't remember.
Really?
How long does it take y'all to get here?
They come from Radford.
Bradford, okay. You're the only one who lives in Roanoke.
Yeah.
10 minutes ago.
I parked right across the street.
It's tough.
Sunny today, high around 80. The wide northeast wind. Tonight, overnight low 58, and tomorrow we're around 80 again. With pretty much the same situation. Northeast is about 5 miles an hour. Sunday night, overnight low 54. Again, 80 on Monday, the same time. Monday through Friday, definitely some short. Around 78, 79, 80. Each day, overnight lows in the mid-50s, and above that, in clear time, Friday evening. And right now, our temperature's starting to warm up just a little bit. Outside, we can see better than around 80 degrees later on. Just a reminder, the next half hour, the next portion of the merry-go-round brought to you by Oatmeal Music. We'll come back and share a word from them right now. More music from the merry-go-round and the beginning.
Thank you so much, Bob King. Appreciate you once again. And right now, back to more music with our special guests, the Jama Brothers.
Got the highway for the blues. I walked home among my shoes. Count the days since I've been gone. Love to see the lights is on. Waste time and money too. Started to use some 32. In the end I had to lose. For a month paid my dues. Got the highway for the blues. Highway called when I was young. Told me lots of things to come. Paying fortune lies ahead. What do you more like to say? Shattered dreams of mine some. Money's gone, she got my thumb. I just feel with bitter tears. Lord ain't been home in years. Got the highway for the blues. You know I've rambled all around, like a rolling stone from town to town. Been pretty girls, I have to say, none of them can make me stay. Makes me into cars and bars, that makes it close big fine cars. Things a country boy can't use, makes that sure miss you. Got the highway for the blues.
Thank you very much. Wayne Fry on the vocal on the Highway 40 Blues. Oh, Jason Wheeler, Java stepbrother today. Gonna do an original number for you now. He composed this when he was just a teenager, I think. Not very many years ago, as it turns out. So this one is called On the New. Take it away, Jason. Jason Wheeler on the banjo. Beautiful. Great number. We are the Java Brothers, like I said, from in and around all sorts of parts of Southwest Virginia. From Roanoke to Christiansburg to Radford and Reiner and beyond. So it's great to be here in Mount Airy, playing on the radio and in the theater. You know, fellas, I saw the original Karate Kid in this theater when it came out back in 1984.
That's a little before my time.
Yeah, so. You're probably a big Cobra Kai fan though now, I would say, Jason, on Netflix. All right, we're gonna do a great old number written by fantastic songwriter Ola Belle Reed. This is probably the best known of her songs. It's called I've Endured. Thank you very much. Wayne Fry, why don't you step up to the microphone and sing us a pretty one. It's a different kind of song about the mountains. It's one he wrote. It's called Rich Memories from Poor Valley.
Every summer to my grandparents I would travel. In Poor Valley life was simple as can be. Where the days were filled with working in the garden, pulling grass, sitting in the front porch swing. Life wasn't always easy there. Cooking water came from a spring up the road. I didn't mind helping with the chores, as long as it helped the ones I love. Rich memories are made in Poor Valley, though I didn't know it way back then. Those special times I have discovered
and I wish that I could live them once again. I learned to enjoy the simple things, like family, laughing, and love. I learned the value of a little work, the importance of going to church. I learned to shoot a .22 rifle and play music from family gathered round. Things that would melt away the hours after we ate a hot dog at Ball Town. Which memories are made in Fort Valley, though I didn't know it way back then. The special times I had discovered, and I wish that I could live them once again. The grandparents, they aren't with us now. To a better life they have both gone. Whenever family gathers, it feels just like their poor valley home. I often think back to these times of youth. The memories always makes me happy. Laughing, loving, learning to work. These are rich memories from Fort Valley. Rich memories are made in Fort Valley, though I didn't know it way back then. Those special times I have discovered, and I wish that I could live them once again. Thank God for the nights, calling Roxy Fry, and I wish that I could see them once again.
I really like that song, and I'll just remind you folks listening in over the radio that we do have a copy of that. You can call and request it. And if the DJ says they don't know where it's at, it's in my box. So just in case, if you need to request it, I have it in my personal collection. That makes me sound important, don't it?
Yeah.
I'm not anyways, it's just a box there. It says my name on it. So anyways, we'll take a real quick break and we'll be back with more music here from the Java Brothers right after this. Outstanding. Oh, I love it. I do like that song very much.
You've got another one you played.
Yes, I do, yes.
We'll rip through them. 3 songs. So let's rip through it.
Thank you so much, Bob King, and Oatmeal Music will be open today until 4 o'clock. If you go before I get back, you'll be waited on by Goggy and Hannah. That's who's working today. That's grandmother and Hannah, because everybody else is doing stuff. So, but they're doing a good job. I just checked on them. They had a little crisis, but they're okay now. So, anyways, back to our special guests, the Java Brothers. One of my favorite groups. I always love to have these folks on the merry-go-round do a great job. So, right back to more music.
Thank you.
familiar in these parts. Great band from up in Franklin County, Virginia, the Lost and Found. Wrote this one, popularized it, and it'd be nice if Alan Mills, who wrote it, was listening in on the radio, which he very well could be. So, hey, Alan. Hey, Gene. Hey, everybody. Let's do a little of that Love of the Mountains, Jason.
Always reaching up to the sky. Remind me of Mama and Papa, who lived there 80 years before they died. Now the bright moon is shining in the valley. That old wagon leaves gets stuck in hay. Two graves on the hillside by the cabin. My mom and dad are resting there today. Burning up the green wood in the fireplace, following the snow around the redbud tree. The branches of the laurel by the rippling waters of the gentle stream. Now bright moon is shining in the valley. That old wagon leaves get stuck in hay. Two graves on the hillside by the cabin. My mom and dad resting there today. Now Papa used to talk about the young days. He and Mama first settled there. He spoke of love on the mountain that he and Mama found together there. There's bright moon shining in the valley. That old wagon leaves get stuck in hay. Two graves on the hillside by the cabin. My mom and dad resting there today. My mom and dad resting there today.
One more, Chris Burgoyne, let's do one more here before the top of the hour. What do you say?
Okay. Let's do one. This is a mountain song too. This is one by the Stanley Brothers. It's called How Mountain Girls Can Love.
Get down, boys, go back home, back to the girl you love. Treat her right, never wrong. How mountain girls can love. Right in the night in the high cold, we don't trail of the old lonesome line.
and we'll be back with more music coming up on the merry-go-round right after this. Thank you so much, Bob King. You're just tuned in or just joining us. We've had a great merry-go-round. As we do each and every week, our special guest for the first portion, Randy Murdoch and friends. And now right back to our special guest for part 2 of today's program, the Java Brothers.
Jason Wheeler on the banjo on the Lonesome Road Blues. Yeah, we're the Java Brothers from across the state line in Virginia. We do like to do a lot of traditional bluegrass by some of the greats. Bill Monroe, Stanley Brothers, Flatt and Scruggs, the Rolling Stones.
That's funny.
Chris Burgoyne, sing us a pretty one, buddy. Thank you all very much. Again, appreciate y'all coming down and keep repeating it, but it is an honor to play here, not only at the Earl Theater in downtown Mount Airy, North Carolina, but over the airwaves at WPAQ, one of the few places that keeps the traditional music and plays local music over the airwaves.
I will hope that you will also share your connection to this station in Mount Airy, if you don't mind.
Well, my name's Ralph Barrier, and I'm from Carroll County originally, right across the state line. And my grandfather was a musician from Patrick County originally, Clayton Hall. And he and his twin brother, Seyford, in the 1930s, when they were kids, started playing music and eventually ended up on the radio with a band called Roy Hall and his Blue Ridge Entertainers. And they played in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and Roanoke, Virginia. Made some records for Bluebird label, which was the alternative music imprint of RCA Victor. And eventually came back home, and one of their old buddies from Patrick County, Mr. Ralph Epperson, called him up in the late 40s and told him, said that we're going live with Mount Airy's first radio station, which of course is WPAQ, still up off Springs Road in the same place where Mr. Epperson and his father built it. Went on the air in 1948 and just celebrated, I can't do the math real quick, but the 75th anniversary this year. So that's amazing, you know, to have that kind of longevity with a radio station in the hands of the same family for that long, not to be sucked up by some corporate giant and turned into something that it's not, like talk radio or sports talk or whatever. So that's why for me personally, it's just great to play on this stage and over these airwaves and over the internet.
Yes, that's true. So we're taking it out to the people everywhere. They can tune us in, and if you folks are joining us, just happen to be traveling through the area, when you get back to where you live at. Now, if you live in Tokyo or something, I can't help you with the time change, but we are on the air on the internet 24/7 at WPAQ740.com. And I love your book about the Hall twins, and if you are interested in traditional music of the area, pick one up. Where can folks get your book?
Well,
If Trouble Don't Kill Me.
If Trouble Don't Kill Me is the name of the book. These days you have to sort of go online to Amazon to find it because it's hard to find at local bookstores. Or just ring me up. I have a half a carton of books still left in a closet upstairs. So.
Well, they're very good. If you folks are interested in traditional music and just stories of the area, it's a great book. And I love the story of their first Fiddlers Convention going. And it sounded, by the way you wrote it, that they really were not very advanced musicians at that time. When the Hall twins, of course, I've always heard of the Hall twins, but I didn't get a chance to meet them in person. But I loved reading their book, so I just want to give a shout out to If Trouble Don't Kill Me. You can find it online, probably on Amazon, written by this gentleman right over here, who's also a very talented fiddler. So why don't we play some more music for the folks here on the merry-go-round?
Yeah, let's get back into it. Wayne Fry, you got a real pretty one.
I'll rent you my copy for $5. You won't have to buy
I got a
whole
signed
thing.
copy.
We'll set up a little free library wherever the Java Brothers go, and you can just check it out. All right, here's one way I believe seldom seen. It's a real pretty one. It's called The Boatman.
Your mind starts to wander beyond the distant sunset. Your fantasy sets sail on a voyage through the sea, and your thoughts begin to turn like an ocean vessel, rocking to and fro in the misty sea.
Did a great job on that one. We'll take one final break, and we'll be back with the conclusion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. You're listening to the voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ. I think we'll probably have enough time for 3. We got two more ads that we gotta do all at this one time.
Scrap working on those. Various plans and details, as well as the right button to ensure for free consultation, know that it's not cheap. But always make sure
I'm not kidding, that is my favorite. All time favorite. So, I got a lot of them, but that's my favorite.
I didn't do it very well.
You did a good job.
That's maybe the best you've ever sung. I mean, it's not.
Oh, really? Yeah. It's a good song.
I said, you're the one kind of, all the things, I'll work on devotion. You kind of talked me into it a little bit.
You should have time to breathe.
You're going to take
Thank you so much, Bob King, and just a reminder that this last portion of the program today is brought to you by Mayberry Music Center, located right across the street from the Earl Theater, locally owned and operated by the Easter family, and they'd like to invite you to stop in and check out their selection of acoustic as well as electric guitars. They've also got bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, trumpets, saxophones, clarinets, and much, much more. Also, Mayberry Music Center specializes in Blue Ridge guitars, and they're authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area, offering a $100 discount off the suggested retail price of their Blue Ridge guitars. They've got strings as well as all types of accessories for your instrument, and they offer music lessons as well as instrument repair. And when you stop by, if you don't see what you're looking for, please ask them, because chances are they can't have it for you in just a couple of days. And you'll also find there a great selection of bluegrass as well as bluegrass gospel CDs, including titles from the Easter Brothers as well as the Primitive Quartet. Mayberry Music Center is open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 4, and on Saturdays from 9:30 to 3. They're always closed on Sunday. That's Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount Airy, bringing you this final portion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. And I won't take up but just a moment, but I want to read this because I had a nice message from a listener out there who also wanted to share about the Hall twins that they played with his dad, Verlin Clifton, along with G.F. Collins, who was the starter of the Mount Airy Fiddlers Convention. So they're listening in. Ronnie Clifton, thank you so much for listening and sharing that as well. And we got time for probably 3 more songs.
Thank you, Jenny, and it's great to get that message. Yeah, they played in a later version that they also called the Blue Ridge Entertainers based out of Mount Airy. All right, Christopher Going, step up to the mic and tell us about one you wrote your own self.
Okay, this is one I wrote my own self. It's a bluegrass tunes in the key of G, fellas. It's called I Still Talk to You. Every night I dream of that day, long gone for me in time. We had a little more, now it's gone, and I feel alright. I'm still talking to you about broken dreams and promises too. Ever since the day you went away, I'm still talking to you. I get in my car, I drive miles and miles, think about what I should do. I'm alone every day and every night. I'm still talking to you. I'm still talking to you. About broken dreams and promises too. Ever since the day you went away, I'm still talking to you.
chance to say what I needed to say. The words don't come once the chance is gone. Guess that's always the way. And I'm still talking to you about broken dreams and promises too. Ever since the day you went away, I'm still talking to you. I'm still talking to you about broken dreams and promises too. Ever since the day you went away, I'm still talking to you. Ever since the day you went away, I'm still talking to you.
That's a good one, Chris. Hey, let's hear it for our bass man, Doug Capobianco. Man, holding us down. All right. We're going to do a little bluegrass gospel now, and Doug gets a lot of nice flourishes and runs in this here. What do you say?
And let's hear it for Ralph, who has done all the talking.
Yeah, too much talking.
Done quite a bit of singing. Too much talking, not enough singing.
If I was a liar, well, what I tell you, what I do, I'd quit all that lying and I'd work on building too. I'm working on building, I'm working on building, I'm working on building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's Holy Ghost building, it's Holy Ghost building, it's Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord. If I was a drunkard, well, Lord, I tell you what I do. Oh, Lord, I quit all that drinking and I'd work on building. And on building, I'm working on building. I'm working on building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's Holy Ghost building, it's Holy Ghost building, it's Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my If I was a preacher, oh Lord, I tell you what I do. Oh Lord, I keep on preaching and I work on building. Building, I'm working on building. I'm working on building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's Holy Ghost building, it's Holy Ghost building, it's Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord.
All right, we got time for one more. We are the Java Brothers from up in Virginia. We appreciate being down here playing in Mount Airy. Thanks to everyone in the theater. Thanks to everyone listening over the radio, on the radio, or over the internet. Wayne Fry takes us out with a pretty one here about North Carolina. What do you say?
She came to me, said she knew me, said she'd known me a long time. And she spoke of being in love with every mountain she had climbed. And she spoke of where she walked up, far above the timberline. From that night I knew that right song of Carolina in the There's blue moon on the 14th, first quarter the 21st, and a full moon in the last week brings newness to this earth. There's no guesswork in the clockwork of the world's on our mind. There are nights sound and feel right with Carolina in the pine. As the frost grows on the windows and the wood still smokes and blows, as the fire grows, we can warm our souls, watching rainbows in the coast. And we'll talk of just we walked up, far above the timberline. There are nights sounding feel right with Carolina in the pine. And we'll talk of trails we walked up, far above the timberline. There are nights sounding feel right with Carolina in the pine. There are nights sounding feel right with Carolina in the pine.
Alright, the Java Brothers, great job for our special guests, the Java Brothers, as well as Randy Murdoch. You can listen to the Saturday morning merry-go-rounds for everybody here at the Earl Theater, Patrick on the sound, Robert out in the lobby, and for Sam, I'm Jenny Lowry signing off from another edition of the Saturday morning merry-go-round on the voice of the Blue Ridge.